Yes, sir. I mean, we just saw
real.
Tyrese cry on the Breakfast Club the other day, man. And I mean, hashtag Black Men Cry.
Hey, man, I say, I dig it. I can dig it, but I don't think I'm finna break down crying in front of no millions of people. I don't care what it's about. Real talk. I can't let them see me cry. Just period. Every man cry, you got them tears and you got a conscience, whatever. Yeah, but I don't think I'm better do it in front of nobody. No, man.
What do you think was the most difficult moment of your life, though, Kurt, where you weren't sure if tomorrow was going to be promised or if it was even worth it?
Man, like I guess, when my brother, my mama, and my cousin died, like right behind each other, same week, you know what I mean? And it was like, oh, man, what's going to happen next?
Yeah.
And I just was... on the edge of, I almost gave up hope.
Yeah.
I almost, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I still know that people done been through worse, you know what I mean? And I ain't the only one, you know what I mean? No matter what, this shit gonna keep going. Shit don't stop and slow down for nobody.
Yeah.
So whatever you do, nobody ain't gonna give a fuck. In 5 days, it's gonna be all over. You're gonna be forgot about.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, nigga had to snap out of it and come back to the real regular scheduled program, man.
I mean, being able to make it through those type of things, though, man, and being able to look back on it right now, how does it impact you? Can you even believe that you went through all of that, or what?
Man, I had so many partners, you know what I mean, who lost their life, beyond the journey, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, they, like it's been said, some soldiers got to fall, you know what I mean?
Ooh.
In order for it to make it happen. And I was in the thick of it, man.
Yeah.
And I just was, sometimes I sit down and think like, hey, but I know I'm blessed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because certain shit down the hammer went down, and I was right there, man. And, God, hey, but it had to be God. You know what I mean? Some situation. When I got my throat cut, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
1 more inch away, I would have bled to death. You know what I'm saying?
God, yeah.
And I know it was God, man. You know what I mean? And the mind frame I had back then, I really didn't care about living or dying because there was so much shit going on. And God just was like, no, that'll be the easy way out for you. I ain't gonna let you die. yeah. Straight up, man.
At what point was it that you started to care about living and dying? And then also for these young folks out here, what do you think got you to the point where you didn't care about living or dying?
Oh, man, it was like a little phase in my life of not having certain things and wanting certain things and, like bills and, wanting better, for my grandma, my granddaddy, because we were raised, like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We had old people around, you know what I mean, who made sure we were straight.
Exactly.
And I just wanted to return that favor so bad to them, you know what I mean? And try to just, before they left the world, just show them, hey, man, I appreciate everything you did, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And when I wasn't able to do that and the folks left, it was just like, oh, man, I don't even care no more. These people I was going to do it for, they ain't here no more, fuck it, you know what I mean? And I had to catch myself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank God I had a lady on my side, you know what I mean? Who was, prepping me up, man, and like, hey, boy, get yourself together. She helped me.
Come on, man.
Yeah, but I was in a dark time, boy, for real.
What advice do you got for somebody else in that dark space right now, though?
Hey, just, keep your head up. Just think of it like this. It could be worse. You know what I mean? Isn't people going through something way worse than that? You know what I mean? So just think about that and look at somebody else's situation and be like, hey, man, come on now. Let's be for real.
From the darkest times to the brightest times, though, Kurt, what was the brightest time for you where you felt like, hey, man, all that darkness was worth this sunshine we got going on right now?
Oh, man, when times, went down where certain situations happened and I went to jail and I was like, I don't know if I would have probably got killed, you know what I mean, playing like that. So I was happy to go to jail, you know what I mean? And, having that feeling of getting out of jail and, just like, hey, man, they always say, like, when you hit jail, it's keeping you from something worse.
Ooh.
You dig what I'm saying? And I always believed in that. So, when it happened, I was like, okay, here we go. It's just time for me to sit down and think, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, man, after sitting down and like, hey, man, this ain't the place for me either, but, I guess something had to slow me down.
Yeah.
I'd rather that than, getting shot or killed or hurt, you know what I'm saying? So, man, hey, it's like so many blessings came and I could see them with my own eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how I knew. I was like, hey, man, I'm blessed. You know
Come
what I
on,
mean?
man.
Yeah, in real life.